Bill here with the Metals Minute. Today is Wednesday, March 1st, 2023. Well, we have gold and platinum are both higher this week. Silver and palladium are lower again this week. All the details are in the write-up, and gold is leading the way so far in the one-year picture. And so we have some news coming out today. Gold has caught some wind this week as coming off of the worst month since June of 2021. February was a difficult month for the metals, but we've started out well so far this month in March. And this is coming on the heels of economic data out of China. Their manufacturing sector has increased activity at the highest pace since 2012. And so we have that has knocked the edge off the dollar a little bit, combined with interest rate increases that are happening worldwide. And so the dollar came down in value against gold, and that's probably likely to continue, tempered somewhat by the expectation that we'll continue to see some interest rate increases here in the United States as well. So we have other news also going on concerning silver. The Silver Institute has issued a report. They expect demand to be somewhat muted this year, and that's due to jewelry. Silver jewelry demand is down a little bit in India, but they also talk about black swan and white swan events that could happen. Black swan being a negative thing that could happen, being something such as in Peru. They're the fourth largest producer of silver, and there's some political issues going on there that may hamper the production in Peru. And a white swan event would be a faster rollout of the alternative energy sphere, and that would increase the demand for silver, which is in everything from cell phones to solar panels to electric vehicles. And so that's an ongoing story, and the leader of the World Gold Council even has said that due to silver's current level, he believes that it provides an even greater opportunity perhaps than gold in the future at these levels. And so that's something for the one of the officers and directors of the Gold Council to make that assessment of silver. So might be a great time to pick up some bargains there. Another issue that's we're going to see impact us here in the United States is a new bevy of sanctions against Russian metals and minerals. And we're seeing projections. Some of these are due to start on March 10th for aluminum, for example, and some will be starting in April. And the sanctions are such that it's going to increase costs by approximately 20%. And so not only is it does it prevent aluminum from directly coming from Russia into the United States, but as of April, it will also target metal that comes from other countries, but that originally came from Russia. And so even if it comes from somewhere else, if it originated in Russia, it's going to have an extra cost on it. And so we're going to see Americans once again will probably be paying higher costs for all these different minerals and metals, base metals, as well as metals that are close to precious, such as copper, nickel. Those will likely see some increased cost as well. Meanwhile, there are other sectors of the world markets that will remain open to Russian metals, and just like as the oil was to China and other nations, India, and they're going to be able to likely pick up bargains on the same metals. So we'll see who it hurts more, us or them, but nevertheless, it's something that will impact us. We also see a report out that groceries, food costs have increased a little over 11%. And so inflation continues to be a concern, which is another reason why we should store a portion of our savings in precious metals to allow us to deal with that better going forward and able to better provide for our family's financial future and even food future. So thank you for tuning in. We'll have more to come, and we'll see you soon.